Hi, y'all.
So it looks like we may have Trish in here. Good evening, Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Roberta, Simply Jan. Hello. How's everybody doing today?
They ain't in here anymore. Heck, that was 30 minutes ago.
Oh, well. They left a comment. Wait for a few more people to get in here. What was that notification saying we're going live?
Probably.
So we got 3 people in here.
It was 4 and then it went to 3.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's Roberta. She's back. Hi, Roberta.
Oh, hi, Roberta. Waiting for a few more people to show up.
What's the sign say?
Oh, thanks. It's just French braided. It's weird because this is opposite. The camera's making us opposite. I'm actually on that side.
Yeah.
And
it's like a mirror image. I don't know why.
I don't know. So when I turn my head one way, it's not right. I like braids. It keeps my hair out of my face, and with my hair being long, it makes it easy to brush.
Oh, she said she was here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw Chuck and Belinda go live. Hey, Raquel.
Hey, Raquel.
But I was busy trying to get ready for our live because we're going to kind of do this a little bit differently. We're going to kind of do it Mr. Boots style or Ridge Life style, where because last week when we started talking about other channels,
what?
We're basically just...
Hi, Neil.
Hey,
I hope
Neil.
I hope it was good. They was talking about us.
Oh.
Dang it, we missed it.
I wanted to watch it, but I was busy watching videos from Jesse and Lisa and Raquel and Mike and trying to pull up some videos that we could kind of show folks that don't know them. Yeah, I was. You caught me. I was this morning before my doctor's appointment. I just went through all of your shorts and I watched all of them, and then I watched a couple of your other videos. And
gee, I'm glad I forget to hit the like button. That way, see, Mike don't know I watched all his videos.
You didn't leave comments, did you?
No.
I commented on every single one I watched, I think. Oh, they're bragging about us saying we're live. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll bring some people over here. Let's see. So, yeah. What's up, Wiley?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah.
You made me go out there and work all by myself, and I got tired.
He didn't even tell me he was out there doing stuff.
Look, I'm sweating, or I was.
That's because it's hot in here. You didn't really do anything. Our electric bill the last 2 months has been $300 each month.
It's crazy, guys.
That's a lot. So, like, even though it's hot, we're like, let's turn off the air conditioner and open the windows and turn on the fan because, I mean, we're not inside a lot anyway. So we're doing everything we can to try to conserve electricity because $300 a month, that's a lot. That, like, pays our tractor payment.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. I am ready for fall and winter because this year, thank you, Hunter.
Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth. This year we have our wood stove. We got our wood stove installed at the end or at the beginning of spring.
Yeah.
So,
it was still cool enough. We got to run it for a little while.
Yeah, we used it a few times. But I'm really excited to be able to use it this winter and hopefully save some of that money that we're wasting over the summer.
Hopefully I'll figure out how not to overheat the house and get it to where we're...
Yeah, it's either we're cold or we have to open all the doors and windows because it's too hot in here, even though it's below 0 outside.
Is Jan in here?
If she is, hey, Jan. I know she goes live at 6, I think, so she won't be here for very long. Oh, thanks, Neil. It's such a huge accomplishment. I'm so excited about it.
But now we don't know what to do. We're like,
and it's so complicated because when we first started everything, like it had to be, we could open it up as a business account, but it couldn't be a charity because we didn't have the recognition yet. And so now we're having to go back through everything. And when we first started, we used our home address instead of using our P.O. box because we didn't get that until further down the line. And so everything has to match. Like just updating the information on our bank account, which is stopping us from registering with PayPal. It's stopping us from registering with Walmart. It's stopping us from registering with a lot of places because our bank account has to match the IRS and what the state has on file exactly. And it kind of stinks because when we first started, we started out with our home address. Started out with my name on everything because it was a business account instead
DBA, doing business as.
Yeah, it was just, it's a huge headache. But we're working our way through it. Today, we finally did get a hold of a store manager.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. We got a hold of a store manager for a local Homeland grocery store here. And I sent him over the required documentation, and he's going to put us on a list. Dang it. Mama V keeps texting me. I'm going to turn my volume down. Okay. So now that Homeland grocery store is going to call us when they have food that is near being expired. And that hopefully will help out a lot.
Yeah, they said as far as right now, they're not donating a lot of food, but they do have a few, or they had a farm that was picking up a lot of their expired stuff to feed to the pigs. And so they're going to start calling us for that because he hadn't been showing up for like the last month.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to start calling us for that. And
hey, Terry. Hey, Inka. How are you?
Terry. Hi, Inka.
Hello. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. So yes, we had to open, well, I don't know if we had to, but that's how we went about it because that's how we thought it had to be done. So there may be another way, but we're being newbies. Like we had no idea. So everything was opened as a business at first because we couldn't open anything as a charity because we weren't recognized as a charity yet, even though we were by the state. That doesn't affect things like PayPal. They don't care if you're recognized by the state. You have to be recognized by the IRS. So now we're having to work out all those kinks that probably could have been prevented had we known better when we first started. But hey, oh, Hansel and Gretel. Is it because of my braids? You like it? I love braids.
So there's just a lot of little details that we're having to fine tune to get everything in line
and figure out who we need to talk to. And some places go through third-party organizations. So you gotta, if you want donations from Walmart, you have to go through this other one and register with them first before you can request from Walmart. And it's not as easy as it should be. So, and we've been trying to make local connections. We've heard there's a couple of local grant writers that help write grants for free. We've left messages for both of them, but haven't heard back from either of them yet. So, yep, just ask an accountant, right? Yeah, but generally they charge you to ask questions, and we don't have any money, so
we can't afford that.
Yeah. Especially with our $300 a month electric bill.
No kidding.
Golly, I'm glad we have a well and don't have to pay for water too. Once all is in place, oh, the blessings it will make. I hope so. But it's treading that muddy water and getting there.
Yeah.
But hey, you go through everything, right? God puts you through situations so that you can help others through situations. So I'm hoping that if anybody else does this and they come to us, we'll be able to help them avoid some of the problems that we have experienced or hurdles that we've put in our own way, essentially.
Yeah. No, that she's putting our way.
Oh, shush. He always tries to blame everything on me.
Because usually it's your fault.
Only half the time. The other half is your fault. Thanks, Beth. Y'all can call us Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So what else do we want to talk about?
People.
And stuff and things?
Yeah.
We started working. We finally had time, a few hours to work on our freezer today. And we get home and we started milling wood because we need, we're using recycled materials here. And so
I have to build some bracing and things like that on the sawmill. And I get the log put on.
two
cuts made. And I run out of gas, and I'm like, I'm not going back to town to get gas.
And we don't have any money for gas, so we went. We have a thing that we're going to tomorrow. It's called Frontier Days in Tecumseh, Oklahoma, and I don't know if it's a festival or whatever you'd call it, but there's going to be live music and a parade and vendors and stuff like that. And we're going to be vendors there, so fingers crossed we make some money because.
So, Roberta, we're hopefully going to get to go, but it really kind of depends on what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh, it's tomorrow.
It is
tomorrow. at the Frontier Days because, we may not have the gas money to go. So, I guess it just kind of depends. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess I could call the IRS. Last time I called them, I think I was on hold for 2 hours before they answered, but I'll just make sure that my phone's fully charged before I call them. I've done my own taxes. Like, there's only one time I've ever paid anybody to do my taxes, and I felt like I got robbed because, they charged like $500 to file a 1040.
Oh my gosh, Raquel, are you serious?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I've always done my own taxes. And so, but as our nonprofit grows, if we make over a certain amount, or if we get over a certain amount in donations, then we're going to have to hire an accountant because I don't want to get right now, as long as we stay under $50,000 a year in donations, then we, can file a 990N, which is just a postcard. Basically, it has our name, our address, and states that we receive less than $50,000. And it's super simple. But if we receive over $50,000 in donations, because we don't know how this is going to go.
I'm going to skip the country if we simply get over $50,000 in donations.
Like that's enough to run away
yeah,
on.
no kidding. Yeah.
So, it when we get bigger and start getting large donations, like if we apply for a grant and it's a lot, we will factor in the cost of an accountant into that grant.
Yep.
So,
hi,
hey, JB. One vet wanted $500 per dog. I said nothing. Oh my goodness gracious.
Man.
Honestly, Roberta, I'm not sure. It probably, I don't know how many miles it is.
I haven't even paid any attention to the mileage or nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. We could probably go down there on $150 and back.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And while we're down there, we still have the cedar chest, and we're going to be meeting up with Jennifer at City Girl Homestead to
delivering the cedar chest to her.
Yep. While we're down there. So the Pinecone Fest is only an hour and a half from where she lives. So we'll be getting that out of our house too.
So we may be making a, small drive south to meet her halfway or something.
It is crazy how much vets want. It is crazy. And fortunately, we haven't had any huge vet bills, but we had a goat that had problems having a baby one time, and really we considered taking her to the vet. But then we called and found out how much it was going to cost, and it was either take the goat to the vet or buy feed for all the other animals, and we couldn't justify letting everybody starve And she ended up being okay. But that was just a coin we had to flip because we didn't have enough money to do both. And I guess that's just part of being poor and having a farm. Including sedation and penicillin. I did the quills myself in that trailer.
Wow.
Yeah. That's awesome. $50 per dog instead of $500.
Brenda, yes, I do need cedar trees really bad. But
our truck's
our truck is broke down right now. I completely dismantled the engine on it. The heads, I've got both heads off of it. I've got them in a machine shop having them tested right now. They're saying it might be next week sometime before we get them back. And, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this pickup, but there's nothing obvious. So I guess we'll just have to see how things go.
We're having to wait. I don't know. They told us we dropped our heads off at the machine shop on Tuesday. They said it'd probably be a week before we got them back. So they have to pressure test them because they're aluminum heads. They can't do the MagnaFlux on them. So they have to pressure test them to see if they're cracked. And then we'll go from there. But
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I thought I would have swore it was a blown head gasket. But once we got them apart, there was no obvious blown head gasket. I guess it still could have been, but it wasn't obvious.
Southside Animal Clinic is an awesome clinic. I used it often when I had my store there. Yeah, because JB used to have a pet store.
Yep.
Yeah, Raquel, what'd you do? Just leave that porcupine in that tree? I didn't know porcupines could climb trees. Raquel said trees are part of their diet. I guess I can see that. I just didn't know they could climb trees.
Yeah, I knew they could climb trees. Of course, we don't have one around here, but...
She said, I am not Snow White. She said she had a pew-pew to take care of that porcupine before it got her dogs. Dang. Was it just the two in the video that had quills in them?
She said 5. I thought. Oh, he left and then come back. Oh.
Trying to contact the IRS.
Yeah, Jan, you ain't kidding.
Mm-hmm. And then they want to give you the runaround. But now, with the new 87,000 new agents, the wait time might be an hour and a half instead of 2 hours. But they're probably not going to be able to answer your question. They're probably going to be like, oh, you got to talk to this guy over here. Let me transfer you. And then they hang up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That seems like how it is for me. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
So the dogs took care of it then?
Man.
Dang. Dang. So, I don't know. This shows we've got 16 people in here. And, we can't forget to take Mama V that wood stove.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just had to say that before I forgot.
There she is.
Hey, Mama V.
We was just talking about you.
I was just looking at your message and I told Wiley we can't forget to take the wood stove. So we have to call Mickey and make plans. And then we'll know what time we're going to be over there on Sunday.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. He should have just stayed away. So, oh, I guess it does, right?
you set that up on purpose, didn't you?
I did.
Trying to be queen or something.
It's like that one time Mike and Chelsea were going live, and she had the curtains tied up behind her, and it looked like horns. Do you remember that?
I don't guess I do.
But yeah, how do you guys like my crown? That's a flower I painted
Indian
a couple months ago.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It looks great with my braids. Looks like a headdress, yeah. Phone is on the charger, can't tag. No problem. But yes, we will bring the wood stove. For sure. because we need to get it to you.
Hopefully our van will haul that heavy thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
It ain't that big.
It'll be fine.
It
But
ain't
it's
that
heavy. That's what I was saying.
It is heavy. Yeah. Inca Princess. We've got an old wood stove. I don't know. It's a parlor stove, actually. I think is what it says on the back of it. Does it have any year? Any date or anything?
I think it's made in probably the 70s. It's a knockoff of an old one.
It looks old and really cool. It needs a new door seal and it needs to be cleaned up. And I think Mama V, it'll be perfect for her little cabin when she gets it finished.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, it's got the little places on it where you can cook on top of it and everything.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Scott, he's in here lurking.
Hey, Scott.
How was your meeting with that person the other day? Hey, Benny, how are you?
What's GBA?
I don't know. What's GBA? I don't know. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it is really cute. It would be a whole lot cuter if the person could find the little chrome rail that goes around the top of it and the bottom of it. Mm-hmm. But it was all missing whenever I got it. I mean, it's still fully functional and it's still an awesome little stove, but it is missing a couple pieces of, I don't know, stainless or chrome or whatever you want to call it that goes around it. And it would be really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless America. Oh,
we're so slow.
Dummy.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
God
amen.
Bless America.
Amen.
We'll probably get banned on YouTube for saying that. Just because they're, you know how they are.
Yeah.
So welcome to our channel, Benny, because I don't think we've seen your
No,
name
that's a new name, for
if
sure.
If you have been here before, I'm sorry for not remembering your name.
I sure don't recall the name, but.
So, shall we get on with talking about our friends? We were going to talk about you guys behind your back, but you're all here, so I guess we're just going to have to. Mike's not here.
I can talk about him behind his back.
Yeah. So I think that most of you guys already know Jesse and Lisa and Raquel at Cottonwood Ranch and Mike at No Parts Garage. But those are the 3 channels that we would like to promote this week. Jesse and Lisa, how are you guys doing on watch hours? Have you guys gotten your watch hours yet? I know when I heard the other day, I think, was it
like
Scott?
300 or something?
Someone said you guys needed like 300 more hours.
I was thinking it was about 300.
Beth said we could turn around. This bench is kind of uncomfortable, so I'm going to be wiggling a lot and moving around to get comfy.
That's why I made it like I did, is so she wouldn't sit in here all day. She'd get outside and do something. It's uncomfortable. 145. Wow.
You guys should have that in no time.
Benny, we are in central Oklahoma. Just south of I-40 a little ways, about 30 miles east of Oklahoma City.
That is so awesome, Roberta. I wish we could have gone, but that's just too far for us.
What was that?
The meetup in
Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would have been awesome.
But it would not have been affordable at all.
Yeah, no. So, not right now.
I didn't know they were here, had to switch to live chat. Oh, we should gain those 145 hours tomorrow on our, yes, I bet you will.
I bet you will.
I bet you will.
I bet you will.
But we're still going to tell people to go watch you because you need watch hours.
Bye, Brenda. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. See you later.
Flower Bluff.
Where's that at?
I don't know where that's at.
I thought you knew where every place was.
Not every place.
See you, Brenda. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where Flower Bluff is. I need to get ready for my live. Love
Bye,
you too.
Jan.
Love you too, Jan. We'll see you later.
Talk to you later.
Oh, South Texas. Oh, okay.
Oh, so are you down by Houston then? Down by Jesse and Lisa? Yeah, y'all still need a little cushion hours because you know how YouTube likes to play games.
Right.
Yep. Dang YouTube. They were there until,
Oh, Corpus Christi. Okay.
where were you guys at, Beth? Did I miss something?
No, they're Benny's around
they're
by
talking
Corpus
about.
Christi.
Okay. Jesse, you have a cushion.
Jesse has plenty of cushion.
He also has the rhythm.
Yeah.
Benny and the Jets. Oh, they were in Kentucky. Oh, yeah.
Score one with the big guy. Hello.
Oh, hey. Hello.
How are you?
I subscribed to his channel recently.
Oh.
Yep. So, I've picked out a few videos that I would like to share. I think they kind of give a good idea of what each of these channels is about. But I think most of you guys know them already. So I'm just going to play them. And this is going to be for people who watch after the fact and might not know Jesse and Lisa or Raquel or Mike.
Yep.
So, yeah. If there's internet, I'll try to pop in Jesse and Lisa. Bummer if I miss it. Oh, yeah, going to Mama V's on Saturday, right?
Yep. They're
having a party, but we can't talk about it on here because it's supposed to be a surprise. I'm not
That's
giving
a heck of
details.
That's a heck of a way to.
LDA in Planet Houston. Mama V can find internet.
Mom,
Yeah, sometimes.
Don't spill the beans. I know I'm not.
Spelling out the word only works until someone doesn't know, or until someone knows how to read it.
Yeah, spelling party might work out for kindergartners who don't know how to spell it yet. But I was eating ice cream, but my meeting was amazing. They want to invest a lot of money in our municipality.
It sounds like it. I
was wondering we had seen your comment about they wanted to invest a lot of money, but we didn't know in what.
Yeah.
They wanted to invest in money. Invest money in, I mean. Not a surprise anymore. Good thing is, I think that the other people that are going aren't watching this, so. But anyway, yeah, we will miss the party because tomorrow we have a thing, that event that we have already paid to go to. So,
yep.
Yeah, that's the second time this has happened.
What?
That we pay to be vendors somewhere
and then miss out on something else.
And then
Hi,
people
Cindy.
schedule YouTube stuff that we want to go to, and then we can't go because we have prior obligations. Being an adult.
Adulting
sucks, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I did watch your guys' video today. And I don't know if you saw my comment or not, but that soup that Lisa made seems so simple. I told Wiley, I was like, we need to make that one of these Wednesdays.
We're going to have to make it on a Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah. We'll need to serve it with some rolls or some cornbread or some crackers or something to kind of beef it up a little bit. Respill the beans. The beans were in Lisa's soup. That's all you guys get. So, yeah. I would love to make a soup for September. And
we were actually planning on doing it today.
Thanks, JB.
But then she got all lazy and it didn't happen again.
Well, we got home and then I was like, we probably should have went to the grocery store. And we weren't going to go back to town for it. So,
hi, Jamie.
Yeah, I bet, Beth. Wiley looks pretty too. Oh, Raquel thought you left out.
Thanks, Raquel.
I was gonna trim his beard today, but then I forgot.
I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this woman.
I'm gonna have to do it afterward. So, it's all tell Jen all our secrets. It would be like giving a testimony.
Yeah, for real.
They're building apartment houses. Restaurants are being carbon natural melting snow to water plants, wash cars, veggie gardens on the roofs. It's amazing.
Wow.
Huh. By any chance, is that any of that housing going to be affordable, low-income housing or whatever? Because I know that there is, I don't know where you are, but I know that everywhere else there's pretty much a housing crisis because there are homes, but not ones that people can afford to live in.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, here we're under a major shortage of low-income housing and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I think they said at the moment we are 1,300 houses or apartments or whatever short. So
yeah, it is. A lot of people are hurting, and a lot of the people that we serve on Wednesdays, they have jobs, or they have housing vouchers, or they have, they can get a house. They just can't find one that they can afford.
Bye, Neil.
Bye. See you later. And yeah, so it is terrible.
Yeah.
I am really glad that we own our home.
Yeah.
And with the cost of our electric bill lately, I'm extremely glad that our house and our land are paid for. Because otherwise, we'd probably be going without electricity.
Yeah, we'd be having a hard time.
Oh, hey! If they do, you should come visit us. Or we'll come visit you. That's not very far.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'd say you can stay the night here, but the best we can offer you is a hammock.
Hi, Tamara.
Hey, Tamara. How are you? Okay, so we're 30 minutes in. We're halfway done. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple videos, and we can talk about them. But, yeah, our forefathers did it. We could too.
Amen. Amen. I keep telling her, I mean, it would be tough for a while to get acclimated. But once you get acclimated, you can do it. I mean, it can be done. I mean, we've got people right here in Shawnee right now that live for years with no electricity in their house. And
yeah, I agree, Benny. Yep,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. No, we have not. Actually, we did, but not because of our electric bill. We told them that we had gotten it because what had led up to us being able to get it was a grant through our local electric cooperative.
Right.
So they gave us a grant, and we were able to use that money to get all of our paperwork in order and to pay the filing fee to get that done. So,
all right, Mama V.
Bye.
See you Sunday.
See ya. We hope to see you soon.
Yep. Yeah, Scott, I would say if that's a 4 or 5 star motel, I think you'll be doing good. Yeah.
They may lower our power costs.
Yeah, Cindy, I actually was wondering about that. I don't know if they'll do anything like that or not. I don't know if they do anything with that or not, but.
Oh, yeah. Roberta. And that happens to people who have like heat stroke or stuff too. It gets really hard on them.
Yeah.
I could live without power, but I wouldn't be able to live with my wife.
Yeah.
I actually grew up off grid. But it was in the mountains of Northern California. So I don't remember it getting as hot as it did here, but it's a dry heat, not a humid heat. And there's actually been times my dad still lives there, and it's been hotter there lately than it has been in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's, yeah, I probably shouldn't talk a lot about this, so I'll try to speak in code a little bit. But, they just took a couple buses to the vice president's house. I think it's pretty awesome that they're sharing the wealth with the sanctuary cities. That's all I got to say. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yep.
Hey, Lori,
well,
how
hi,
are
Lori.
you? Yeah, we should. We should. Crazy Uncle Joe and his crazy. Right. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because they say it's the other people who don't follow the Constitution.
Yeah.
So this actually, I don't know, last month or two, we've actually, our homeschool lesson with the kids has been the 10 amendments and working on the Constitution. And so every night, like we spent 10 days discussing the different amendments one at a time. And now every day, every night while we're eating dinner, we recap it. And I'm like, okay, guys, who can tell me what the First Amendment is? And we're finally getting to it. We remember most of them.
Last night we actually got them all.
Yeah,
Between us all, we got them
without
all.
having to look them up, we all got them. And so I think it's really important for the kids to know the Constitution because it's not something that seems like it's being upheld like it should be.
Amy and
So,
Jamie, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know. To think of how much damage has been done in less than 2 years is crazy.
Is Bomber Steve in here? I never seen him come in.
I didn't either. I'm adjusting because it's uncomfortable sitting here. What's Hunter doing outside? He's making a lot of noise. Is he cutting something? Yep.
Small piece of wood.
We kicked Hunter out of the house, so now he's out there building something. So, yeah, Martha's Vineyard is hilarious. Yeah, I know. I saw something about that on YouTube earlier, and they were like, we can't handle this. We can't even house the people that we have here. Well, how do you think those border towns feel?
Yeah.
They don't have a welfare system in those little border towns.
You get 50 or 60 up there, and they don't know what to do with them, but yet they expect, them to get hundreds of thousands down there and
it's
be
insane.
okay with it.
It's insane. They saluted the flag together. That was pretty awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is
especially
awesome.
since you're in California.
Right.
Like that's probably the least likely place. Well, California, New York, those big cities, big, blue states, like are the places that you'd least expect to see something like that. I bet it is.
Lola.
Yeah, respect to that dad for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Come on, get up.
So, anyway, I've said it before. Let's get started. Let's see if I can figure out how to remember how to share screen on here, because it's been a while since we've used StreamYard. So, I tried to practice earlier.
Let's see how bad she messes things up.
I know. So we're going to start out with Jesse and Lisa's video for September, because this soup looks amazing. And, yeah, we can go back to it here. Okay, sweet. All right. I'm not tanking too bad. All right. So Leanne over at Mennonite Farmhouse is doing a collaboration.
Good morning, folks. How y'all doing?
In September.
It's
and so
September
everybody's
time.
getting together and
she's
sharing their
trying to get in my
favorite
shot
soup
every time I try to do a video. She has to try to. She has
Lisa
to
used
photobomb me. You
almost
see that?
everything that she has already canned this year. So let me know if you guys can hear it good, because I've got our volume turned down.
Folks, well, listen. How y'all doing? We'll start all over.
I know.
How
This
y'all
made me
doing?
hungry earlier too.
Listen, it's
I was like,
September
dang, that
time.
looks good, and it looks
It's
so
not
simple.
September time. It's
And when you
September
put
time.
beans and potatoes
And we've elected to
anything,
join
it
this
makes
collaboration that
hearty,
Mennonite Farmhouse has put on, right?
delicious,
Hosted by Mennonite.
affordable
There's going to be a
meal.
bunch of them out there doing a
Okay,
video.
you can
And we
hear it
got to be
perfectly.
awesome.
one
Because
of
we
them.
have it turned down so low that we
hope
can't
what
hear
Lisa,
it.
we hope what Lisa makes means it's real simple.
But
And by
I'm
the
gonna
way, you know what the best thing about
fast
this
forward
recipe
Because
she's
we
going
don't
to be
have
doing?
time to watch the whole
It's
thing. I'm not
everything
gonna
she's
give
already
you guys hear
canned.
that all night, but
Mhm.
if you guys want to watch the
Except for
whole video,
one,
you'll
but
have to go over
everything
their
she's
channel,
already canned.
give them some
So-
watch hours, and make sure to
Didn't have
like
to buy
and
nothing.
subscribe.
It's all we
because
already
they
had
are
it
this
in our
close to
reserves.
qualifying for monetization.
Just saying. Anyway,
So I'm gonna
we'll
go
get back
over
to
here,
you
and
in
I'm gonna
2
fast
shakes.
forward real quick to where she starts making soup.
in
Oh,
2 shakes.
Jars
so
of
these are the
potatoes.
things that she's already canned this year,
Of course,
except for
there's
the corn.
Store bought one this time. Corn, I usually do can.
So Cindy,
Actually, I
they
usually
just
do
said they need
all out of
100
cans.
and
45, I think.
145, something like that.
These are
So they're
jars,
almost there.
green
So
beans,
they're
carrots,
really close.
hamburger
But don't
meat,
give up yet.
But
and I'm going to use
Yeah, they
these
need
tomatoes
as
and
much
celery
help
that I
as they can. I
earlier
mean,
this year.
that's
Oh, wait,
the
boy.
more
not
the better.
homegrown, but home canned.
Miss Lisa's
And,
been busy canning stuff
put
this
them all
year.
in
I'm
here.
kind of jealous.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's been too hot in our house to can.
Yes, she does, Tamara.
I didn't see that comment. What'd you say?
Lisa rocks.
Yes, she does.
It
Yes,
wasn't
she
about
does.
you.
Seal,
So.
that suction seal? Yep, that means it was sealed.
All those cans are sealed really good. That hamburger meat doesn't look appetizing, but I bet it's
Green
delicious.
beans.
And then this is your seller information.
I canned some pork last year, and it looked kind of gross in the
And
jar.
whatever
It was
else,
pretty nasty
if I
looking.
need
Yeah.
more
But it was really
liquid,
good.
then I'll
But
usually
it's
just
and the
do,
kids will they'll still break into it
I'll
every now and
add
then and eat
water.
one. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's pretty good.
So Lisa says you can use all store-bought
I usually
canned
just
goods
put
for
in
this,
all the liquid that
and
everything was canned in.
she just
Nothing wrong with
literally,
that.
I mean, it's all already
All
cooked.
good.
She just has to put it in the pot and warm it up and let
Warm
the
it up.
flavors mingle.
Mingle.
Beans already have spices in there.
But I think that would be a really good meal for us to make on a Wednesday. What do you think?
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
We can buy those big giant bulk cans.
No, give me
Dump
the
'em in a
little
pot.
long ones, the long-handled ones.
Actually, that might have to happen soon.
Yeah, they'll definitely have what they need by Monday, I'm sure. If not long before that. But the more the better, because it's
YouTube likes to play games, so
Yeah.
in case YouTube doesn't give them credit for all of their watch hours, then it'd be best if they had some extra.
thank you, Tamara.
I'm pulling it up on my phone too. I gotta make sure my sound's off. That way I can see
What about canning?
because we're on the wrong
After
screen.
I
I
cook
guess
it
I
and
could
heat
just
it
go
up,
back
but
there.
you know,
But then
all
I'd
the
have
stuff is
to-
already canned. I think it would probably just disintegrate.
I could have
if you
fast
canned it
forward.
in. So whatever we have left
She did
over,
say she forgot or she didn't have any
I'm
of the
gonna
white
freeze.
navy beans or Great Northern
because I always put it
beans.
in anyway with the.
Jesse said, "Wait till you see how she adds her spice, like Jen and Wiley."
I know, I saw that. Just a little bit of this and a dash of that, but it's not really a dash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That I don't
That's-
keep the juice.
that's Jen, Jesse.
Yeah, this will be.
And she puts the potatoes in.
Well,
and
thanks for
mix it all
stopping
together.
by. Score
This
Good
will
one.
so
be
far.
good.
Yes,
see you
thank
later.
you. Bye. Don't have too much fun editing.
Low to medium. And get the lid, and then we'll get it going. We'll bring it back.
That looks good. That looks
All right.
so good.
Okay, we're back, and I'm gonna add my spices:
Oh, yeah.
smoked paprika,
Paprika.
That's the only way Jen knows how to
Garlic
cook too.
comino, cilantro. I like to put cilantro in everything, and then some of this special
Special
stuff.
stuff.
Yep,
Okay.
special stuff.
That's
I've
stuff
never seen that
special
seasoning
Texas.
before.
What is it?
Special.
So-
It's called special stuff.
Really?
I really don't have any measured
I
amounts.
missed it 'cause I was looking
I
at
just
the
kind of
Kind of like a Jen and Wiley way,
Sprinkle,
huh?
sprinkle,
Yeah,
sprinkle.
That's a Jen and Wiley,
sprinkle it in.
Jen and Wiley from altruistic kind of.
This is the garlic salt,
Yep, that's about how I do
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
So,
Yep.
comino. You gotta remember, it's a big pot.
So
So
Jen, you're rubbing off on.
We're
her.
gonna be
Look at
doing
her.
chili this next week,
cilantro. I know
On our
some people
Wednesday
don't like
meal.
cilantro.
and but we're gonna have to do this
Really?
soon.
Yeah.
And then
This would be a
is
good
special.
meal that we could do
With a little-
after I have
little
surgery, and I can't help you much.
tip.
I mean, I'm gonna have to do all that by myself.
Well, hopefully, if
It's
some of our
starting to
moms
warm
do.
up.
Negatory, Pigpen.
And we'll just let it simmer.
Come on. You can do it. So anyway, this is her.
Absolutely, with cornbread.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks
Let's
good.
see. We will have to
Starting to smell it too. You can smell that.
scroll to about right
maybe
here where
you
they
can
taste
I
add
just
it.
added for the corn.
Would you make it again?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll let you make it next
That's
week.
good. And then she takes another bite.
Oh, yeah.
Cumin. So
Yeah.
cumin.
This is also really
Mhm.
good when it's
Mhm.
warm,
Mhm.
right? Or cool.
I love using that stuff.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna try some. All right, folks. I'm
Oh,
digging
here's
in.
Jesse's turn.
Don't drip on the stove.
I'm going all in right
What'd you
here.
make? Oh, a sword. Oh,
Oh gosh,
that face says he likes it.
I don't even want the cracker. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
I can't remember how to stop sharing this. I think I just. Oh, hey, look. There we go. All right. So.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, big family pot, right? Yeah. Yeah, so when we do, yeah, it'll definitely be with cornbread, Cindy. When we do our soup for September, we're not scheduled in or anything, but it's going to be a zuppa Toscana soup, and I was introduced to this recipe when I first fell in love with the Olive Garden. And if you've ever been to the Olive Garden, it's the creamy soup that they make with the sausage and the kale in it. And oh my gosh. Once you start eating it, you can't stop until it's gone.
It is fabulous.
It's so good. It has a creamy broth, and it has sausage, bacon, potatoes, onions, garlic, chicken broth, kale, heavy cream in it. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good, so good. So yeah. I love
so we're going to outdo Jesse and Lisa on their soup on Soup Timber.
Do what?
I said we're going to outdo Jesse and Lisa on Soup Timber.
We're going to try. How do we outdo them? Make it in a bigger pot?
Yeah, something. Yeah, we got to do something.
Would chili count as Soup Timber? We could do 2 videos.
Yeah.
The beard is a priority. Oh, I guess I probably should shut that.
Mine's a catch-all.
Yeah, it is. Yep. It's where he stores his leftovers for later.
Yeah. Okay, I give in. What surgery?
Oh, so I delivered mail for a long time, and it wasn't kind on my body, and now I'm scheduled to have back surgery at the beginning of October, but it hasn't been approved by my insurance yet, so I don't know if it's actually going to happen in the beginning of October, if it's going to take longer, but they told me that I'd have to see a second opinion and blah, 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 so I don't know, but it's coming up. I'm not looking forward to it, but then at the same time, I am. I'm not looking forward to the recovery part, but I am looking forward to the being recovered part. Because then maybe I can get back to real life, because it hurts to do a lot of things.
I'm tired of hearing her whine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm a crybaby sometimes. And he's tired of me whining and being like, I'm sorry, you're going to have Michael help you with that, because I can't lift that. Before he came along, I was like super independent. I could do it all by myself. And now I'm like, dang it.
Now I'm just an excuse for her to be lazy.
I'm like, I wish I could help you, but I don't want to hurt myself more. Hubby is the same way. Oh, wait, what? My hubby is the same way. His
same
is.
way.
Oh, same way. Oh, I was actually reading the words, not what it was supposed to say. Sorry. Yeah, Jesse's is definitely longer than Wiley's.
No, that was Cindy saying hers.
Oh, Cindy. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. I had to cut a little bit off Wiley's last time to keep it to like make it look thicker and fuller, because it was kind of.
And then it's got all out of whack again already.
Yeah, I know. I need to trim it again. I'll get to it soon. Yeah. So, all right. So that was the first video, Jesse and Lisa's, I want to show you. Typos are my superpower. I can relate. And proofreading is not my strong point, or one of my strong suits, because I often send messages and emails without proofreading them, and then I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, how are you?
Hey, Jake.
Dang, I bet Wiley wishes his beard was like that. He's got like a ZZ Top beard, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. You're probably right, Jesse.
Yeah, Roberta, I know, but also when you got a job to do and you need that paycheck, you kind of got to do what the job requires. And the job required me to walk 13 miles a day carrying a heavy load and boxes that were bigger than me, and other things and slipping on ice in the winter and in mud in the summer. Thank your letter carrier, because their job is a lot harder than they make it look.
Yeah.
So I'm dyslexic, so the brain to finger thing is not great. I can totally relate to that. Except I'm a little ADHD, so I get ahead of myself, and then, yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? All right, so I'm going to share another video with you guys from Jesse and Lisa, because I thought this was a cool recipe too. Let's see if I can get back to it.
So like she said, I'm sure all you guys are friends with Jesse and Lisa already.
Yeah, y'all
But
probably already know them. But
anybody that comes along afterwards, or if you're not, go check these guys out.
yep, they're super close to being monetized,
folks.
and they just need some watch hours.
Looks like we have a
So
problem.
this recipe is sweet balsamic
pot is
onion
empty.
jam. So this isn't the kind of jam you eat on biscuits or whatever, although it probably would be good. But I think it would be really good on like hamburgers or meatloaf
What are
or
you laughing about?
something like that.
It's just funny.
We got to put something in that thing, and it's going to take all this stuff right here. Why?
Mm.
Because
Make
She
my
puts-
mouth
fill
water
that
just
up,
looking at all the ingredients.
well, you
Look at
gotta
this cool
put a
onion
bunch of that
chopper
in
thingy
there.
she's got.
And this buddy ain't gonna be cutting no onions.
We chop so
Nope.
many vegetables. That would be cool to
that's
have.
the onion
but-
cutter right there.
We
There's
just
the
usually
onions.
use our food
There's
processor
the
when we have
cutter.
a lot of vegetables, but then it like
And there's
purees
one that's
it,
gotta be cut. So
and
Lisa,
then
what
it's
do you
like
make?
an onion.
Balsamic onion
sauce.
jam. It's
Onion
one for meats
Yeah.
Not
and
so much like
hamburgers
diced
and
onions.
meatloaf and
All the
whatever else.
all the
But
stuff
it's
we
a
like
good
that.
way to
Not
hide
typical
veggies
breads
from
and
those who
biscuits and
say they
stuff,
don't
no.
like veggies.
Okay,
But
well,
this is good. I made it before.
Yeah,
This is
This
good.
is good
all right,
stuff.
folks.
Balsamic
You heard it.
onion
We're gonna
jam
put all that
hmm
was good on pulled
and
pork
all
last
that.
week.
Ooh, I bet
I
it
bet
was
it was,
good.
yeah.
I bet it was good. I haven't tried it, but I know that people who've received it have said good things about
Oh my
it.
gosh, we need one of them so
I,
bad.
look at how easy that is. Yep, she just makes it look super easy. 2 pounds of diced onions. They dump those onions right on their camera. Balsamic vinegar. That stuff is good too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that maple syrup.
See, we don't have any of that, so
Yeah.
we wouldn't.
We'd have to get the stuff from the store. Some of that salt didn't want to come out.
All right, folks.
Mm,
See where it's at now.
Look
We
at how
put the onions
delicious
and
it
all the
looks.
ingredients in there. I told you to be back in a minute. Just
Can
only
we fast
took
forward a little bit? Now that y'all saw everything go in.
And then cook. Bring it
I
back.
bet that was even tougher job then, Tamara.
After adding the sugar.
What?
She said her mother carried mail in the 60s.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Well, I can imagine it had its
What you got
own
going there,
things.
Lisa?
They
Looks
had
like
a lot
it's a
more mail
rumbling.
back then, but they didn't have Amazon.
Yeah,
Pouring the sugar
the
in.
huge
Okay,
packages.
so we just
Mhm.
let it get to a rolling boil, and then you put the sugar in there, right?
Right.
Does that sweeten it up?
Yeah.
Thing about jam is it's got to have a lot of
Is
sugar
there a
in
bay
it.
leaf I see in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Broken in half, but only because
Here she
Try to
is,
get
but I think she
1/4
needs to
inch
use
from the
bigger
top of the
jars
ring.
because I don't think those are enough.
Jen always wants to use the biggest jars she can find.
Yeah, and then you end up not
Look,
using
folks,
all of
here we
it.
go. Look at that.
And I guess that's why they make smaller jars.
Man, it smells outstanding.
So she actually got this recipe out of a ball
Our recipe
cookbook
can be found
on page 59.
Huh.
Yeah,
how about that?
59.
Yep.
Balsamic onion jam.
I bet there's a lot of good recipes in
in
there.
the all-new Ball Book of Canning and Preserving. Huh?
We need that.
Yep.
All-new Ball Book of Canning and Preserving.
And then we need an outdoor kitchen so I can can without
She is
making the house
following
hot.
recipe.
We have 2 giant
Pull jars
canners.
out.
They're like 28 quart
Putting some
pots
jars.
Yeah,
or something like that.
huge.
They're huge.
That recipe smells up the house so much that you
Pulling
think
another
it's
jar out.
Thanksgiving. And that recipe only takes a
Don't
half
have
cup of
nothing to
sugar.
put back in.
Only a half a cup
Wow.
of sugar? Dang. I'm about to show y'all a video of her easy
Okay, was it
jalapeno
your last one?
This is my last one to put
jalapeno
in.
jelly.
Okay.
And it has 6 cups of sugar in it.
They're all
Holy moly.
Yeah.
in there.
You gotta make sure
Now,
you
what do you gotta do?
sterilize
Put
those
some
jars
sugar
for
in
sure. Anyway, she made quite a few.
That one, yeah.
Yum. Wiley's making the popping sound for y'all.
Okay.
Oh.
That's the good.
They're
Sound
popping.
is
That's how you know they're
approved.
sealed. Okay.
As soon as you walk away.
So, whoever got this balsamic jam, y'all are some lucky folks.
Oh, went one.
I'm gonna go back here and then I probably have to do that so it stops talking in the background. Trish says she has that book. Now she has to try it.
Mhm.
It looks like it was really easy, other than cutting up all the onions.
Well, of course, Lisa's going to make it look easy.
Right, YouTube makes everything look easy. And everything's done in YouTube time, so you're like, oh, that took that person like 5 minutes, and then it takes you 5 hours.
That's
Yeah.
just you.
Jesse knows a guy.
We've been trying our dangest to win some of that
Vanilla. Oh my
Vanilla.
goodness. We'd have to hide it from the kids, though. The kids have been doing a lot of baking, which I'm really happy that they're like, I really encourage them to do that. In fact, like, we do unschooling, so we don't have a traditional curriculum that we teach them. We do focus on, hey, Eddie. That's Eddie, right? At Poor
Yep.
Boy State.
Hi, Eddie.
So we do teach math, reading, and writing. But everything else they learn when they're interested. And so I've told them recently that, you know, I wanted them to find recipes.
Who are
that
you
they
trying
wanna
to
make.
block over there?
Oh, my bad. I don't want to block anybody. So anyway, Hunter and Emily have been making a lot of cakes and cookies lately, which isn't good for our waistline, but they actually turned out pretty good. Hunter made some sugar cookies that were out of this world.
They was really good.
They were really,
He done
really
really
good.
good on them.
And but that means
Oh my
that
goodness, guys.
we're almost always out of flour and vanilla.
Emily made the best gravy,
Yesterday,
biscuits and gravy yesterday that I have ever had.
she made hamburger gravy because we didn't have any sausage, so she used hamburger. And oh my gosh, I've made
was
hamburger gravy
awesome.
before, but it didn't turn out that good. I mean, it was good, but not as good as Emily's.
And I cannot believe that was her first time ever making gravy.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she knocked it out of the park. It was awesome.
She's 13, and so you know, I don't think I could make gravy till good gravy, not lumpy gravy, till I was much older than that.
Yeah.
And I know lots of adults that can't make gravy from scratch. And they're, you know, as old as me or older.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of education that goes into cooking. You know, there's measuring, so there's math, there's reading. And I've talked to them about doing, trying out different recipes. And then eventually I'm going to give them an assignment to create their own recipe. And so that'll include writing and grammar and all of that. So we'll see how that goes. But
Now it kind of also brings out the dumb in people
I know a guy in Oklahoma.
because Hunter was cooking the other day and he was smelling the vanilla bottle. And so he decided to take a big drink of it.
Raquel, that's what I yesterday when Emily made that gravy, Wiley was like, "This is the best gravy I've ever had." And I was like, "I'm gonna slap you." And I was like, "You guys don't even need me anymore." And Emily was like, "I know, we could get rid of you and nobody would starve."
Yep.
And I was like, "You're gonna get rid of your mom and keep your stepdad." So yeah, we are working on teaching them how to cook because you know, there may come a day in their lifetime or even in my lifetime where you can't buy mac and cheese and things that are prepackaged. And we don't eat that stuff anyway, because it's just not good for you. One, it costs a fortune and it has no nutritional value in it.
Yeah, no, Eddie.
I mean-
It didn't taste like it smelled.
Yeah, the vanilla, no.
Yeah.
And ours isn't like, I mean, it's a decent vanilla. It's real vanilla. It's not like imitation vanilla, but still, I learned that when I was a kid too. You don't just
Hello,
take
Janet.
a big drink of that. So we've been on here for an hour already, and
Yeah,
I
know
haven't.
it. And you haven't even got to the rest of the people.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a quick fraudulent address and not at this address and send them back. This is an election year. What? Did I miss something? Hey, Janet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Retire at 45 and don't cook anymore.
Learned about vanilla and bacon chocolate at the same day. Yeah. There's a YouTube out. I don't know if you got, or a TikTok, I think it is, or a YouTube short one. I can't remember, but it's a little kid, and he's begging his mom to let him taste the cocoa powder, and she lets him taste it, and oh my gosh, he had to learn his lesson.
Yeah, Hunter knows that you can't just eat the cocoa powder either. But hey, DJ, but he has he uses it to make hot chocolate from scratch. And so him and Lily use the cocoa powder to make hot chocolate all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're out of cocoa a lot too. Yeah. Taking a drink of the vanilla. Oh. Yeah, you won't do that again.
No.
Okay, so let's move on to Lisa's jalapeno jelly. Am I saying it right? I've always said jalapenos. Or Wiley says jalapenos. But it looks so good. I've only had jalapeno jelly one other time. When I first moved here. Hey, Jody. When I first moved here, my neighbor brought me like a gift bag, and she had made some jalapeno jelly, and it was in there, and it was
Have you turned
so
them
good.
on to garlic popcorn yet?
No.
I don't guess I know anything about garlic popcorn.
No, but I imagine if it was popcorn with some garlic butter on it, it'd probably be really good. Jalapeno. Yeah. You might need to remind me a few more times. Even though I heard Lisa say it 100 times during this video, I still can't say it right. Jalapeno. I guess we gotta be better with our time management.
Yeah. You
On
talk
here.
too much.
I know. Usually I can't think of anything to talk about. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Now you've wasted an hour and we haven't even got done what we needed to get done.
That's Raquel.
Raquel.
Hang on. We're gonna share hers in just a second. But it says stop screen. Okay. Share.
Jalapeno jelly right there.
Oh yeah, there we go. They weren't in order anymore. Okay. So I love the beginning of this. I was telling Wiley about it earlier. I was laughing at Jesse because he's a dork. But I think the beginning of this video is my favorite part. Jesse's got the rhythm. He's just getting it with his pencils. Lisa's like, come on, we have stuff to do. He's like, but do we have to? And the mod mama.
What?
Ready?
What?
To go
So
jam
Cattle
it up.
Kitchen did
I'm
a Jam
jamming
It
it
Up
up.
June,
Look
and
like
a
I'm
bunch
doing.
of channels got together in a
Oh,
collaboration.
Tony Kettles
and,
don't know this jam.
made different kinds of jams, and I guess there's probably a playlist out there somewhere for everybody to watch. But this video has over 1,000 views.
You ready to go do a video?
Really?
Yes,
I'm doing it.
I think that's awesome.
No,
They were
our
probably
daily
not used, but-
video
Now
for
that
Jam
many
It Up
people know
June.
how nutty Jesse is.
Right, yeah.
Jam it. Jam it. Jam it. Jam it.
He kept me entertained.
Jam it.
Yeah.
Jam it. Jam it. Jam it.
Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Right. Everything outside of that should just be life skills
Yep.
Come on, Kettle. Come on.
with some history mixed in because
And really-
history repeats itself.
You know, arithmetic, writing, and reading most of the time can be learned while
I need to get my
we're
drum
making
set.
life skills. I mean, it's all there.
Let's jam. Let's jam it up. All month of June.
We must be in another time zone. It's 6:45 here. Oh man,
Lola May.
it never fails. Hey, calm down. I don't know what Hunter's running from, but he about tore down the door.
It looked like
You
mine.
ready to go in the kitchen?
Do I have to?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm having so much fun here.
We gotta go
Obviously, he
jam
knew
it
better
up.
than to chase him in the
Oh.
house. Jesse doesn't want to get up and go to the kitchen. He's jamming out to that song. It goes on for a couple minutes.
Yeah, let's
I
get
just-
to the cooking.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't fast forward. I was like, I gotta watch this. It was hilarious. Good job, Jesse. Let's see. She's just washing her jars and stuff. Oh wait, here are the ingredients so you can see that. And she's using liquid pectin. I've never used the liquid
What's
pectin.
in
I've
here?
only used the
This
powdered
is
stuff.
white vinegar
Okay.
to wipe the rims of the jars.
Okay.
When I'm ready
This
to clean
recipe is literally so simple.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm fixing.
Is it?
Yes.
What are you about to do, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the jalapenos.
Always remember to wear
Slice them.
gloves when you're working with
You see them?
jalapenos.
deveined them, and then
Jalapenos.
they're gonna go. I'm gonna weigh them. They're gonna go into the
Sorry, it's
blender.
gonna be a hard
12
habit to
ounces
break.
Of de-seeded, deveined jalapeno peppers.
I better not see you catch you taking a bite. Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so. We will-
Did she just lick that jalapeno?
No. He said, "Now don't let me see you taking a bite of that." And so she pretended to take a bite
Oh,
of it.
okay.
She
Like slicing
probably
banana,
would have had to
right?
take a break for a while and let her mouth cool off.
Use gloves.
She'd
I can
actually take
smell
a
it.
bite.
The heat.
So she takes out
You
the
don't want to burn your
seeds
fingers.
and all the innards.
That's the guts.
Yep. Or innards, whatever you want to call it. And then she puts them in the blender with a cup of apple cider vinegar and then blends them up really good. We'll try to get through this. We've already kept you guys on here for an hour, and I still want to talk about the other two channels. So,
Smoothie.
Seeds and ribs, Cindy says.
yeah, no seeds allowed, she says. So then she puts it in her pot
Yeah,
This one calls for 6 cups.
and adds all the sugar.
Hopefully
6
that's
cups
no
of
sugar
sugar
to
in
tame
there.
that heat, but because
Well,
those
that's
things
why
are
it's so
hot,
good.
hot, hot.
I know. She said it's not even spicy. They were
You making
saying that when
seafoam there? What are making?
she was cutting them up,
That
they
looks
could
like
smell the
seafoam green
heat
to
in
me.
the
It's like
jalapenos.
avocado smoothie.
No, it looks like that green dipping.
And then when they taste tested at the
dip
end,
we
she
get at
said it
the
wasn't hot at
restaurant.
all. It tasted like jalapeno, but it
Chili
didn't.
better than.
It wasn't hot.
This one here lights you.
A half a teaspoon of butter.
Doesn't that
because
look
it was
good?
Well, that
really
changed
starting
real
to
quick.
foam up.
Mm-hmm.
And it has really cut down.
She had to put
on
some
the
butter
foam
in
on
it
this
because it was
one.
too foamy.
I
I'd
recommend
never heard of that.
adding.
Everything's better with butter. I've never used this liquid stuff before. But look at it. It's like
That ooey stuff.
Oh, the liquid pectin?
Oh, it's a
2
gel.
3-ounce packages of liquid pectin. For the fumes. That's for
I just
sure.
gotta skim the foam off the
Not
top.
on a pepper.
Does anybody know why you have to take the foam off the top? Is it just because it kind of settles on the top of your jelly or jam and doesn't look good, or is there another reason for it? Because I don't know. I know that when I made jelly, it said to skim the stuff off the top, so I did it. But I never really wondered. I mean, I've wondered why. I just haven't looked into
Grace
it.
and Fire says it's for looks.
I
Oh.
know.
Because it looks icky.
Yeah.
Because I always make a mess.
Well, hello, Grace and Fire. How are you?
Oh, hey, yeah. What? I just said their name and didn't even realize that
Yeah.
was, yeah, they
Wiley's
just got it.
rude. He's
Sorry.
watching comments.
There, folks, huh?
This just helps.
So I like the way that Lisa does that because
And it's
Just
I
makes
always
terrible
just-
results.
I always make a mess when I'm moving stuff, and she uses the
About 1 inch
spoon
still.
underneath her ladle to keep it from dripping. I don't know why I've never thought of that.
Jen just slings it all over the walls and on the
Yeah.
floor and
Just-
everything else. I mean,
It drips everywhere. I'm a messy cook.
That's almost.
But she made quite a few of these. We're gonna.
Sometimes the
She had a
jelly
recipe
gets on
that was
the
supposed to make
outside,
5 jars, but
gets
she ended up
sticky
having enough to make
when
6.
it's in the water bath.
And then I'm gonna fast forward
And-
to the taste test part because it looks so good.
You know,
She put some on top
hamburgers.
of cream
They're probably
cheese,
good on hamburgers.
and then we're gonna eat it with crackers.
You like jalapeno hamburgers or
This is making
jalapenos
me
on your
hungry.
hamburgers?
We
This
should have
is-
had dinner
this is the way
before we
getting it
started
on
this.
there.
yeah.
And you know, I'm not. a
Usually
real
we're
big
the ones
fan
making
of
everybody else
jalapenos,
hungry,
but
and right now we're getting payback.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is gonna be really good.
It looks so good.
Well,
Wow.
two
I'm
thumbs
impressed
up.
with that.
2 thumbs up.
So,
Look.
so how does that compare to cowboy candy?
Flavor is really good.
Mm,
Not hot.
I imagine it's a lot.
But you
I
can tell it
imagine
has
the
little heat,
flavor's
right?
probably
What?
similar.
Has
That's
little,
because I mean
Not
it's really
really.
the same thing.
I
It's
mean,
just
but you have the
whole
flavor of the
jalapenos
jalapenos.
and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Jalapenos.
good.
Sounds really
Shut up. I'm an Okie. I'll say it how I
Happy
want.
with it?
Yes, I would even eat this on toast.
So yeah,
Perfect.
Hamburgers, maybe.
that's something we're gonna have to do in the
Like
near
Jesse
future
said,
because I
pork.
really like jalapeno jelly.
Chicken.
You too, Tamara.
Bye,
With the
Tamara. See you
marinade.
later.
Sandwiches. Yeah, is
Yeah.
it marinade maybe?
One is
Yeah.
One is blended, the other
Like
is not. Okay,
jalapenos
that's.
on it.
I was kind of wondering about that.
Flavor.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Good,
so.
good
I
flavor.
bet that. I mean,
Well,
being
folks,
blended,
thanks
it's going to be
again
easier to
for
smear, of
showing
course,
up and
on
watching our
anything.
videos.
I bet that.
I don't know how else to help Lisa. I hear from moral support.
Look at his thing on his
Since you wanted me to. Oh,
shirt.
you're gonna let me try it too? Okay, good.
The playlist is in the description of the video, you guys, if you want to go check it out.
Lord.
Mayhall jelly.
Oh man, that's good.
I would, yeah. I
It's
heard
not
them
hot.
talking about that. So yeah, now,
So Jesse
It's
says
the
no
best.
comparison because the cowboy candy is not in jelly state. Which I mean,
it wasn't jelly. It was just jalapenos.
yeah,
and
no. I mean, yeah, I know, but I mean,
But they
I was
were
just wondering
sweet.
flavor wise what it would be like.
the cowboy candy was sweet, and not spicy, but it was so good, especially on hamburgers. Oh my goodness, or in our salad.
Peach jalapeno jam. Mm.
That's interesting. I haven't made any fruit jams yet. I've made dandelion jelly, redbud jelly, honeysuckle jelly. Was there more?
Yes, there was, but I can't remember what it was now.
I can't remember
Red
what it was.
buds, dandelions, honeysuckle.
I
Yeah, I don't know.
don't think I've actually made
Maybe
any out
not.
of fruit yet.
Maybe not.
I just made them out of weird stuff that I picked out of our yard.
And they
So-
all turned out fabulous.
Yes,
They
they
was
did.
great.
Yes, they did. So
Of course, she does that and then teases me. It gets me something, gets me addicted to something, and then I won't make it anymore.
and then he eats it all, and then it's all gone.
Ain't that what it's for?
Yeah, it was super good.
Yes,
it
it
almost
was.
tasted like I don't know, like what did it taste like? The honeysuckle jelly.
Honeysuckle jelly. But I'll tell you something. Honeysuckle jelly and
Dandelion jelly.
dandelion jelly is the biggest pain you will ever go through. Trying to get that stuff done. Oh my gosh.
Lisa's made about 30 to 40 different jams and jellies. Dang. Yeah,
Wow.
I've made like 3 to 4 different kinds of jellies. So far. But yeah, the honeysuckle, you got to pull the stamen out. And the dandelions, you got to pull all the green stuff off, which it turned our fingers like dark brown. And they were
My
stained
fingers
that
were
way for a
stained
couple
for
days.
weeks.
It was a lot of work. It took us probably 3 hours to go through all the dandelions, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of work.
It was pretty bad.
And this year we didn't have any honeysuckle because we rotated our cows. We ended up fencing off the back part of our property for the cows, and so we could rotate pastures.
And that was the
Which-
first to go. Them cows wiped that honeysuckle out in a heartbeat.
Lavender will dye your fingers too. I've tried to grow lavender, but I haven't been successful at it yet. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna quit trying. Okay, so now, she's so many from previous years or from the previous year. Yeah, we need to establish a pantry of sorts because we don't have one. Neglect lavender is the key. Oh, maybe that's why, because I was probably trying to take care of it too good, and you just need to let it go. Okay, so we are going to move on and talk about Raquel at Cottonwood Ranch.
Eddie, I can't wait to get started on it. It is driving me insane that I'm having to wait. I don't know.
But first, we have to finish up the truck we've been working on and get it out of the way because it's where we need to build this other truck at. And we need to fix our truck because our truck's parked behind the truck that's in the way.
Yeah.
And we need to clean up the shop over there because we can barely walk around
So,
in there.
yeah, I think in my video, I did say that, we would probably be doing it in our yard. But I have actually made a deal with my cousin that I'm going to use his shop. And so we're actually going to have a shop to do it in.
It's
but
not
we've
ours.
Got a lot of work to do to clean that shop up before I can start.
They're going to be
So-
having a yard sale here pretty quick. So, yeah, it's going to be epic.
I sure hope so. Anyway, I hope I don't make a fool of myself.
I'm going to try to get all of those full moments on camera and show them to you guys. All the times he gets frustrated and throwing a wrench, I'll try to include that. Lisa's favorite is her jalapeno jelly, her pineapple and jalapenos.
I'm not a huge pineapple fan, but I wonder if maybe the jalapeno would like cut down on the taste of the pineapple enough that it would be good.
From what I understand, and I may be wrong, y'all can correct me, but the reason you use pectin in jelly is because there's not enough reoccurring pectin in fruit in the fruit or vegetable that you're using. And so things that are high in pectin are like citrus things, is that right? Citrus and berries, maybe?
I think we read that.
And so did you have to use pectin in the jalapeno jelly because pineapple's really citrusy?
Yeah. True.
And it's funny when I made the jellies that I made, they were like they weren't a pretty color. And then I'd add lemon juice and it just like the red bud jelly was like brown or something. And then I added lemon juice and it turned like this beautiful purple pink color.
Yeah. As much as I could tell, yeah.
Yeah, Wiley's
pretty.
Colorblind, so he can't really tell. But so I'm wondering, did you have to use the pectin in that? Or is it a citrus thing, or is it something else?
Correct.
Okay. Let's talk about Raquel. I made jelly with just the lemon and the berries, seed buckthorn.
Wow.
We have a sand plum tree right out this window right here that's dropping sand plums everywhere. But they're not quite ripe yet. So I need to go out there and pick some.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about pineapple and mango jelly? I bet that would be good.
Lemon and lime juices to keep the color. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy the way it changed the color on what she was doing.
Okay. So, if you guys don't know Raquel over at Cottonwood Ranch, she lives on 80 acres, I believe, in Canada. She has coon hounds, coon dogs. No, you can't turn that on. No, she's gonna watch it but have it muted. That's fine. And what kind of dogs did she have?
Red bones.
Red bones. And she's got horses and a lot of acreage. And she gets a lot of snow where she's at, apparently, because I was watching her videos, and I am glad we don't get a lot of snow like that. So I thought this video was super cool because people who've I did not grow up in farm country, y'all, so I don't know. I'd never seen hay baled before.
Hail Bade?
Yeah. We actually went to a tractor pull a few months ago, and they had an old like belt driven hay baler that you had to like they would go along behind, and like they would have to scoop up the
Pick
hay
it
and
up
put
with
it
a
in there.
pitchfork and throw it in.
And then it would like pack it down and spit it out as these bales of hay. And so I think it's super cool how this old machine just
See, it's the exact
rakes it
same.
up.
It's the exact same machine. You see that?
yeah.
It works the exact same principle as that hay baler we watched,
Yeah.
but this is all automatic. You don't have to
Right.
pick it up with a.
I guess he's checking them. I'm not sure. I have this on 2x speed because it's kind of a long video. But I think that it's a really interesting process. And not everybody has seen this before, I don't think. Because like I said, I didn't grow up in farm country. And so but that's an old tractor. And look, it still runs really good. Yeah.
So Jesse said that you can make sand plum jam real easy, Jen. Don't waste those sand plums, please.
Yeah. It's the only one. All of our littler sand plum trees have already dropped all of their fruit. But this one out here has a lot of fruit on it. Are you asking me which kind I want?
Mm-hmm.
Grace and Fire.
How about the raspberry?
I totally am amazed watching this kind of stuff. I can watch it all day long. It is very intriguing, I guess. I don't know.
I know.
It's
I was
just-
sitting here watching it earlier, and I was like, I could just mindlessly watch this all day long. And then look, you could tell it was a beautiful day that day. Look how blue the sky is. Just a little bit of clouds. Every once in a while, you'll see the dogs running around, but I don't know. There's just something that's really interesting about it to me.
Roberta just posted a video.
About raccoon.
It's an ASMR video.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
I don't know what AMSR stands for,
It's
but I.
supposed to be aesthetically pleasing, annoying to me sounds.
Oh, aesthetically pleasing, Emily says. Oh, look, there's our
Yeah.
pretty dogs.
So what Lily watches, the slime stuff,
Uh-huh.
where they're mixing all that stuff into slime, that's ASMR. So, yeah.
Eddie said he was the one hand loading the square bells. Yeah, I done that whenever I was a kid too, Eddie.
I'm still jealous of Eddie's rake.
Yeah,
His yard
I
rake.
know
He's
it.
got-
His
ever
yard
since
rake.
I saw his video of that yard rake, I've wanted one. So anyway, it's like a 20-minute video on baling hay, but I think it's super cool the way that it works.
Autonomous sensory meridian response. Why you got to put all these big words on here, Jesse?
It's a sensory thing. Yeah.
Auto sensory response. Medium response.
Yep. So anyway,
She's got some pretty red bones. I love those dogs.
yeah.
I wasn't even paying. I was reading the comments and didn't see if that was red bone walked up the camera.
She's
or not,
got
but-
quite a few of them too. Hey, Jamie's Country Living, how are you? So we're talking about Raquel over at Cottonwood Ranch. She has 300 and something subscribers.
8 red bones.
315. So we're trying to help share out some of our friends. Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead, they need 145 more watch hours before they can qualify for a monetization. So if you want to swing over and check them out, everybody's links are in the description of the video, this video, so that you can easily get to them. But we're just trying to help spread the word about some of our awesome friends we met on YouTube. So we've known Jesse and Lisa and Raquel and Mike for
A long time.
over a year.
Been around, yeah.
I bet it's been a year or
Yep.
more. So, but yes. So Raquel has 80 acres in Canada, and she raises dogs and horses, and she was remodeling her house, Did you ever finish your kitchen, Raquel? I don't know if I
don't
saw
know.
any videos on the finished kitchen.
In redneck, ASMR is like when you're standing in a field and you stop and drop your mouth because you see 4 bucks and you wish you had your pew-pew with you. That's more my language there, Jesse.
That's a perfect description.
Nope, no money for a sink yet, she said.
Oh, dang. Too bad you weren't closer to Oklahoma because we have an extra one.
Yeah, no kidding.
We have a extra cast iron sink. It ain't fancy,
Are you
but
talking about
it's
the one out
a
there?
heavy sucker. Yeah.
Are you talking about the one out there?
Actually, I think we have.
Yeah.
I think we have 2
think we have
extra
2 of them, yeah.
sinks.
We
Yeah.
have a few.
Just because we collect junk.
Yeah.
Do you know where?
I don't know what that's about.
Where Raquel is in Canada? I can't remember.
No, I don't know where she's at. I know if I ever disappear, I'm gonna find her though.
All right, let's see.
Oh, Manitoba.
I'm so lost on Canadian geography. I couldn't even tell you if that's east, west, or in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not real good at either.
Oh, so this is one
So
that
she's straight north of us.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
She said there's plenty of room for squatters.
There's a new law going into effect or something next year that says that police can't remove squatters from your property.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I seen that on.
Yeah.
something
All they
on
can
it.
do is give them a ticket. So it's going to be up to the homeowner or business owner or whatever to run people off.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
we'll see how that goes.
plays
Yeah.
out. Yeah. I can promise it ain't going to play out very well for the squatters,
No.
at least in the southern states.
No.
There's too many I don't know how to put it. Y'all know what I mean. There's too many people in the South that know how to protect themselves or have means to protect themselves. So I saw this video and I thought it was extremely interesting because she's making.
I've
her own
actually been
toothpaste.
trying to talk Jen into doing this.
Check out the double rainbows.
And
Do you see them both?
oh my gosh, yeah, sure enough.
So
That's fake. I think she done that.
that's Photoshop.
Yeah.
We oh, he lives down the road from Niagara Falls. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah,
Hello.
Roberta, I bet it is.
Welcome back to
you're probably
Cottonwood
exactly
Ranch. I am Raquel, and today we are going to be making
Well, then I hope
a
that a
toothpaste
lot
powder.
of them are still
it
on
is
the
something
vice
that I
president's
have
lawn when
replaced
that
my
goes into
toothpaste
effect.
with,
We'll see how that
and
works
it is
out.
all natural
Um,
ingredients. It is
so
none
we
of the
haven't used
chemicals
commercial
that you would find
toothpaste in
underneath
a
your
long
kitchen
time.
sink, which is what
One,
some common
because
toothpastes
it's really
include
not good for your teeth.
as their ingredients. So
There's a lot of chemicals
I'm just
in
going to show you a
toothpaste that
close up
you
in case you
probably
want
shouldn't
to
put in your mouth.
do this at home.
And
There
but,
is my
you know,
recipe.
because it comes in a
You
pretty
are
little
going to
tube
need bentonite
and
clay,
is advertised
baking
just
soda,
right. People are more than happy
salt,
to
cinnamon,
those
ground
chemicals
cloves,
in their bodies,
ground
but
sage.
anyway.
Peppermint is
So
optional.
we've just been
and
using baking
activated
soda.
charcoal. You
And
can
I
also
know that
add
you
some
can
calcium
use, like,
powder,
Castile
but
soap,
I'm going to be
or you can
making it
use
without today. So
certain
let's
coconut
get
oil
set up,
works
and
good
I'm
too
gonna
because
show you
it
how I
has
put it all together.
antimicrobial and antibacterial properties and things like that. But I'd never seen toothpaste made
All right,
like
the
this.
first
I've
thing
actually
I'm going
never
to
really
add
looked
is you need
into
4
making
tablespoons of
homemade
bentonite
toothpaste.
clay.
I've just found alternatives and we've used that. Yeah, right,
So-
Raquel. They're industrial grade cleaners in toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yes, it's awful. It's awful.
She said that's her front porch view after a rain
Then the
is the
amount-
double rainbows.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Because I kind of
Yes, yeah, they put sugar in your toothpaste too.
Yeah.
That way it can
Allows
stay
me to
on your
stir
teeth
up the
all
powder.
night or all day.
Right.
and
Yeah,
it pours
Because,
into
you know, we have
one
a
of
sick
these
care
4-ounce
system. We don't have a
jars.
health care system here in the United States.
Very true.
And they want your
Next
teeth
thing you
rotting
need
so that
are 2
they can make money off of
tablespoons
you.
of
They
baking
want
soda.
you to be sick so they can make money off of you. Right.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know, they a lot of toothpaste have fluoride added, which I couldn't tell you all the reasons why it's bad for you, but I know that it's not good for you either. Right. Absolutely, Roberta. And it
Yep.
makes me
Then
sick.
you're going to add 1
Yep.
It really does.
teaspoon of
Between
salt.
between
only
the
salt that I
healthcare
have is
system
my pink
and
Himalayan,
our food
and I've already
system or
ground
whatever,
up,
it just makes me
pre-measured it.
so sad that I fell for all of it for so many years.
Then you're going to need half a teaspoon of
Rams went
cinnamon.
live. Moose hunting, he said. That might be more interesting than what we're doing.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah. So she puts charcoal powder in it, which we have on hand. I think we have all of the ingredients we need except for the bentonite clay.
Half a teaspoon
Because I use a lot of that stuff to
We-
either cook or I put it in soap.
But we need bentonite clay for the pond if we were going to get bentonite clay.
Oh, right, yeah. We need like a pallet, a couple tons of
Yeah,
bentonite clay.
Right. Fluoride is toxic.
Can cause holes in your enamel.
Yeah, yeah, right.
half a
Yeah, I wish I would have
teaspoon
known
of
that
ground
when my kids were
sage.
young, but I just played into the whole like, oh, the dentist says the kids need this on their teeth, so I let it.
Trish, I never have. I can't. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I've used any kind of
Now, the recipe
medication
does
or
say that
anything
you
like
can
that.
add
I mean, I've
drops
not.
of peppermint
I mean,
essential
now
oil.
you know, toothpaste
I
and
stopped
stuff like
doing that
that in the
because
past
found
I have
that the
used, but
peppermint would just
for
not mix
as far
with
as
the powder, and
anything
it would
else,
clump.
I've never
And when I would
taken
brush my teeth, I
medications
would
or
just get
anything.
the
So
peppermint
You know, the
sometimes.
way I see
So I
it is
just
when you have
eliminated
to,
it
you know
altogether.
something's
It's up
wrong
to you whether
when you
want
have to
to
pay
put that in
extra
the
for
morning.
chemical-free
And then
food
I
and
went
products.
and
Yeah.
pre-measured
Right.
my
Yeah,
activated
anything that says
charcoal
all natural, probably one
because it
isn't
does
all
get everything
natural,
black.
but two, it probably costs quite a bit more than the other
Add
stuff.
that in.
So I
And once you
imagine
have
that
all the
Raquel's
ingredients
toothpaste
in,
probably tastes better than
you're
ours
just going to
because
stir it.
baking soda really doesn't taste that good. But you get used to it after a while.
don't bother me any.
You get used to it after a while.
I just use a teaspoon.
Oh, dang. Fluoride spill ate a hole in the road. Oh,
Just
my
mix it
goodness.
until you have
Yeah,
everything
Jody.
blended
And
in.
like industrial grade cleaners, too. So Grayson Fire said that there's a company around her that makes goat milk soap, but they also make homemade toothpaste, too.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I wish that I hadn't, when the kids were younger and the doctor was like, oh, they need this, or the dentist said that they needed something done, I was really quick to be like, okay, the doctor knows best. And I mean, we've seen the same
It
doctor
does
for the last
come out a gray color. It
close
has
to 2 decades.
clay
And
charcoal.
I trust him as a person, but I
When
know
you
that
brush
still
it,
he's
your mouth will turn black, but
probably
it does
paid by
not
the pharmaceutical
stain.
companies
Yep.
to say that we need these things.
But I don't mind it. It also will tell you whether or not you rinse your mouth
Usually
very
sweeteners,
well.
usually in the form of sodium
Saccharin.
saccharin. I was totally gonna
Um,
pronounce that wrong. Oh yeah, and her phone either went dead or ran out of space. How many times has that happened?
Yes, all the time.
All right, this
So,
is take 2.
um,
So I
you know, the thing
realized
about it
when I
is, a
was
lot of
done
times they
that
put
my
that stuff
camera
in
had
there,
died.
and they
Either
put
I
it
got a
in
phone call or
language
I ran out of memory.
that,
but
you know, the normal
deleted
person
some
could read
stuff,
it and not
and
understand what
let's
they're
do
getting
the
anyway.
end of this video.
So-
So
like sugar
what you
in
missed
food
was I poured
has,
it
like,
into the 4-ounce
I
jar.
don't know, 20 different
and
names.
it makes
probably
enough
more than
that
that.
it
But
fills the whole
anything
jar up.
that
This
rhymes
jar
with
will be
gross,
good for a couple of
like
months.
sucrose, glucose,
If you are
any
looking
of that
for
kind of stuff is
something
sugar.
that
And often you'll
is
find
all
sugar
natural
as one of the main
ingredients, no
ingredients, and then
chemicals
you'll find
added, I
glucose,
highly
sucrose, and
suggest
corn
this.
syrup further down.
If
And so
you
this ingredient
wet your
that's not supposed to have
toothbrush
sugar probably
and
has 5
just
different kinds of
tap
sweeteners
it
in it.
into the powder, you'll have enough
Yep.
And the
to
artificial
brush your
sweeteners
teeth.
are even worse for
If
you.
you
They're
use
just
the charcoal, it
genetically
will
or
turn
chemically
your
engineered.
Yeah.
your mouth
sweeteners.
will turn black,
But
it does rinse off
Jamie's
easily.
Country Living said I'll be
and it is
reading
also
the
a
toothpaste tomorrow.
good
Yeah.
way of telling whether
Yeah,
or
and
not
look up
you
the
brushed
words
your
because
teeth
I mean they're
and
There's
rinsed
a lot of
properly.
times we'll be at
The
the
two
store and Wiley
ingredients,
gets mad at me because when
charcoal
it's something we don't normally
and
buy, I'll
bentonite
flip it
clay.
over
I
and look at
did
the
buy
ingredient
at a
label,
health food store.
and he just kind of rolls his eyes
All
at
your other
me.
ingredients can be found
Because I'm
at
like,
your
I'll look at the
local
ingredient
grocery
label and
store.
let me. There's too many things on here that I
And
can't
that's it.
pronounce.
That's how you make your own.
You know what was
homemade
it? It was peanut oil a
toothpaste
while back. We were
slash
looking in
powder. Later.
oil, and we picked up
Thank
this
you
thing
for
of peanut oil.
watching, and
It was
until
last.
next
It was the
time,
last Thanksgiving.
give her
Yeah, there was an
diesel.
ingredient label on it that we couldn't pronounce. We were like, "What the heck is this?" So we Googled it, and it was silicone.
Yeah,
It
silicone.
was silicone.
So
in
they
cooking
put
oil.
silicone in your peanut oil to keep it from what was it, splattering?
Yeah,
What do you call it?
from
Splattering,
bubbling
whatever.
or whatever. Yeah.
So you've got silicone in your peanut oil. I mean, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, why do you have to put all this stuff in there? It's crazy. It's crazy. She's halfway through the jar now. She said it would last a few months. How long has it lasted you, Raquel?
So is what she's saying is that's a very old video. You should step up and watch her videos more often.
Oh, well, I was catching up today. Okay? Give her diesel. Oh, is that the video you want me to turn on now? Because I was gonna play the one about the neighbor flying the crop duster over her house. Your neighbor's a jerk. That's all I gotta say.
A very unpleasant
She said, "When did I upload?"
I have no idea. I just closed it, I think.
Absolutely, Trish. That's where that's a lot of our thinking. I mean, that's why we're doing what we're doing.
And I think that's why you guys, that's why a lot of us get along, is because I think that a lot of us in this community are kind of on the same page about preparedness and,
Oh, give her diesel's her slogan.
I think I saw a video of hers that said "Give her diesel." Oh, maybe it was on a thumbnail, and I don't think I watched that one. Yeah, right. I know, Jody. That's what we thought. I was like, why? I don't know. So we check the ingredient labels on everything, and
So, Roberta, I could tell you a heck of a story on Mountain Dew.
oh, it was her shirt.
I could tell you a heck of a story about Mountain Dew. We won't get into that right now because we're so far behind anyway. But, maybe I ought to make a video about it on my channel one of these days or something.
Yeah. Why not to drink Mountain Dew?
Yeah. It's this is something that happened to me that I lived. I know for sure 100% without a doubt that it is absolutely true. So, keep your eye out. I might make a little video on mine one of these days.
Roberta said it has bromide in it, which causes cancer.
What's that, Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And that delicious
And a lot of sodas have caramel coloring in it too. There's a lot of products out there. Like, I liked A1 sauce, and then I saw that it had caramel coloring in it, and I was like, eh.
So, Raquel,
And
it's
that also
not
causes cancer.
it's not just rodent parts. If a guy gets his arm cut off in the auger, as long as it's less than what? A certain percentage. I can't remember the percentage. As long as it's less than that,
Mhm.
you're eating it in your hamburger meat. I mean, it don't matter.
Bye, Jamie. Don't forget to read that toothpaste label. Have a good night. Whining with Wiley.
It's not whining, dang it. I'm not whining about nothing.
It's complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it really makes me sad because, the FDA and the EPA and all those 3-letter agencies are really supposed to be put in place to help, protect the people, but they do just the opposite. You're right. They are there just to make the rich richer.
You may have a point there, Raquel. Yeah,
Mhm.
you may have a point there.
Yeah.
I had an aunt in Vian, Oklahoma, and she was on the news. She was on the news around Oklahoma. It was a big deal for a while. She went into a store and bought a Mountain Dew, and of course, just bought it, walked out to her car, set it down in the center console, didn't think anything about it. Driving down the road, and, took the lid off of it and took it up to take a drink. Well, she got a drink, but as it was up, she could see through the bottle, and there was a whole rat inside the bottle. Yeah, it was bad.
So I did a research paper when I was in college, and about
Walmart.
ConAgra.
Oh.
And they're one of the biggest food manufacturers in the country, and literally, like, it is not good at all. And that's when I really started waking up to how bad the food industry is. There are things that are allowed to be sold in the United States that are banned in other countries around the world because of the things that are in them, or the side effects, or the ways that it hurts people. And the U.S. government is just like, here, as long as it makes money, let's just make everybody sick and fat and stupid.
Yeah. So Raquel, she did, as far as I know, she's not really one of my real close family members. It's my mom's sister, but we're just not that side of the family. We're not real super close. So I really haven't heard any updates on that. I mean, it's not been probably, I say 10 years ago.
I hope she got rich.
That happened, but yeah, I don't know.
She got rich.
She's the one that her husband. She's actually the one that painted that picture right there.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Jody says mice adds flavor to the Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's a flavor that I want. Yeah. Another time I saw someone cough and loogie went flying into some chicken being packed. No one stopped to pull that chicken. Ugh. So I always wash chicken before I cook it.
Mm.
Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. And I've ruined a lot of things for Wiley because I look at the ingredient label and I'm like, ew.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while ago, probably a year ago now. I was just dying for a peach cobbler. And so I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm buying a peach cobbler. We're taking it home. I'm eating it. She read the label and yeah.
I was like, the label shouldn't be this big. It should have 10 ingredients, not 100.
Well, hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie, how are you? Yeah.
She's been lurking in the background, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm going to play one more of Raquel's videos, and then we'll watch some of Mike at No Car Garage, or No Parts
How
Garage.
dang long are you going to keep these people going?
5 years.
As long as they'll stay here listening. Hey, we haven't gone over on one of our Friday Night Lives in a long time.
Yeah, no.
Lately, we've been
It's
cutting
been
it short.
like 30 minutes, yeah.
We're like, okay, well, we really don't have anything else to talk about, so maybe we should talk about other people more often.
Wiley, you should know
Because-
about this already. She just wants watch hours.
No, we don't need them now. I mean,
Yeah.
we're where we need to be now.
Yeah.
Money.
So, this next video is likely to make some people mad because I feel sorry because
Oh, man.
her neighbor's a jerk.
I would love to have a good fresh peach pie or cobbler or, oh, gosh.
Look
Okay,
at how
whenever you
close.
guys buy
Okay.
this stuff,
Hang on. Look, she's got 80 acres. Why does this guy need to be flying right over her house? Literally, right over her house. I don't know where her house is located on her land, but I know that he's not over his property. Sorry, I can't really make it bigger.
as soon as you guys buy or something like that, old man.
Hey, Mark and Debbie, how are you guys?
Oh, hello, Mark and Debbie.
Oh, she said she made a fresh peach pie for Drew and Lindsay. Dang. Where's our So, Mark and Debbie, we're pretty much talking about, all the crap that's in our food and commercial toothpaste and, the whole dropping the buses off on the vice president's lawn. That was pretty great.
Wow.
Dang. And he's still right over your house. from the comments, from reading the comments, Raquel was pretty much told to shut up or it would get worse. It would get worse because I'd like say, I don't know what happened. But dang. Yeah, I don't know. That would make me mad.
Yeah. I do
Because
believe
you
I
know
do
that
know
they're
that
big commercial farmers use all kinds of chemicals that us little farmers do on our food, and that's why we grow our own food. Fortunately, there aren't any big farms around our place that use. I mean, I haven't seen a crop
too.
duster the
No,
whole
we
time
don't
we've
have no
lived here.
crop dusters. People have shot at them and got arrested. Wow.
Dang.
Which, yeah, I mean, that's a very big deal.
I know, but still. Doesn't make me not want to.
It's not like we would, but we want to. We wouldn't, but we would want to.
So, yeah. Let's see. Why is that on there? Emily, are you pulling up tabs here on my computer? This one's a resin art thing. I know I didn't pull that up.
I mean,
Yeah, no. And it's
Probably.
playing. Why is it playing? Oh, it might have played after one of the other videos I played. Could y'all hear these in the background? I'm sorry if you could. Somebody should have told me.
that's weird.
So, the guy's a buzzkill.
Yeah, it's all about money. That's
and
for sure.
unfortunately, that's the world we live in. Like, most people, it's all about the money. If y'all like the conspiracy type news, Mark and Debbie are your folks to go to.
Right.
Yeah.
I love watching their channel.
Yeah, me too.
If you're not aware, the earth is not flat.
So, no, only the crop duster playing.
Okay.
Oh, good. Because
Yeah, you're
the other videos were playing in the background, and so I didn't know if they had if you guys could hear them or whatever. So I'm glad. So, yeah, I enjoy waking up on Saturday mornings to listen to Mark and Debbie.
Yeah.
Before we get our day started,
Yep.
because that's usually where we get our news.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, oh, hey.
I literally watched you guys watch News 9 the other day. This morning, whenever.
Just the weather. I don't care about what
Just the weather.
I don't care about what the rest of the
Mark and
News
Debbie
says.
ain't weather people.
yeah.
They keep us updated on the rest of the news.
Yeah, the news that you don't hear about on News 9. So, Jody said, stay away from soy milk. Stay away from soy anything.
Yeah.
Stay
Right.
away from soy anything. Soybean oil, soy milk,
Almond milk?
soy anything. Almond milk's fine.
Yeah, almond milk is
But-
delicious. I want it.
From what don't ruin almond milk for me because I like it.
Don't
Oh,
say anything. about
Jody
almond
says she
milk.
likes almond or coconut milk. I love almond milk. But with these kids around, it costs too much. Because they will drink.
Yeah, they'll drink it.
Yeah. I don't blame them because it's delicious. But.
Maybe we need to start raising some almonds and milking them. So now, up next.
Jody said if the earth was flat, cats would fall off.
Hey, Troy, how are you doing?
Hey, long time no see.
So, another person we wanted to bring up on here, show a couple of short clips of his, is Mike over at No Parts Garage. Of course, Homestead Family Reclaim.
Yeah, he was formerly Homestead Family Reclaim. Or maybe he still has that channel.
I
too,
think he
don't know.
does still have that channel.
Yeah.
But, he's kind of a guy I think I could, get along with,
Mhm.
and I enjoy watching his stuff. So we're going to throw a couple of his pieces up here. I guess I really haven't paid any attention or enough attention or what to where he lives. If any of you guys know where he lives, I believe that, Troy.
I know that he lives somewhere in the north because he was plowing snow this winter.
So he is doing some rust repair on some frames on some vehicles. that just blows me away. I cannot believe that there is a 14-year-old vehicle out there that's rusted this bad.
Yeah, so we'll show it to you. Emily, Trish said, no, Jody, if the earth was flat, cats would knock everything off the edge. Yes, you can, Michael.
Okay, no, I had Franklin in my bus last night, right?
Uh-huh.
And he found the smallest thing. It was a little piece of okay, so I have these clouds on my wall, right?
Uh-huh.
Clouds, and it's just a bunch of cotton. And he found the tiniest piece of cotton and he knocked it off. He was like, Franklin, you little turd.
We have one cat. I'm not much of a cat person, but our cat is really cool and I love him. And if more cats were like him, I would be a cat person.
So, guys, I don't know how many of y'all know him. Mike over at No Parts Garage.
But if you can see how his shop is, that's about what Wiley's looks like.
Yeah, mine's worse than that. Well, if I had a shop, I mean,
yeah. Ours doesn't have a wall over here without a door.
Mine's a lean-to.
Yeah, with a bunch of stuff in it.
But this amazes me, guys. I guess being from Oklahoma, I mean, I've seen rust,
but not like this.
Man, this is crazy.
We have a whole herd of cats.
God bless Troy. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Troy. Lily would be in heaven at your place because Lily absolutely loves cats.
She acts like a cat.
Yeah, she acts like cats. I love it how he just runs in his garage like
welcome
he's
back,
upset or
everybody.
something.
And he just kicks back
We're
and trying to keep from having to get up.
we're playing around with today.
Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward through part of this, but he's working on this Hummer.
That's a 2008 model Hummer.
And I got my feet up right
so
now.
He put a new engine in it.
We're missing a bunch of stuff on the back of here.
So they had to wait like
Figured
4 or
I'd
5
save you
months
guys
or something
all
to get
the
the engine in, and then he put it in and it
only ran for like a month,
with
and they had to
pulling
put
the
another one
bumper
engine in
and
it.
the plastic and all
And
that
then
stuff
this
all
is
out
what-
there to
And then the back door
get at
stopped
what we
opening.
got to
They
fix
couldn't
here.
get the back door open, but check this out. Look at this rust on this thing.
Oh my gosh!
I guess that must be one of the pluses living in
we got
Oklahoma.
a little bit of a
Look
problem
at all
here.
of that. Like
We kind
that's
of
not
beat
even
all
the
the
bad part.
metal
Oh.
and knocked all the
This is
stuff
like,
loose and
you see the
everything
spring
and
shackle, the way
swept
it's
it
standing
all
right
up.
here?
But
Uh-huh.
you know,
Look at the other one. It's folded
This is
down
where the
flat
bumper
because there's
brackets
no
slide
frame
in
holding
right
it
here.
underneath it.
oh my goodness!
It's
I
not-
didn't
that's-
notice
that's
that.
And
not
then
really too
huge
bad,
holes
but-
inside the frame.
as you've seen with
It's
that
unreal.
avalanche we had
I am
here, you know.
absolutely blown away.
Look at it. It looks
There's
so bad.
I mean, that should
There's
be
the
a
other part of the
solid
frame.
piece of frame right there.
Yeah, right
Here.
here. And it's
So what was
not.
happening was when we set this thing back down to the ground,
It's the
this
holy
was
Hummer.
pushing up on the
Ah.
frame, which was pushing up on the bumper
So
and
apparently-
pushing the bumper up against the
He's
bottom of
probably
that
talking
Yeah,
about-
you're
door.
talking about where
The door
gate
wouldn't
wasn't
open.
open.
But yeah,
Hang
so
on, Lily.
you know we got that. Then
Hang
you
on,
know
Emmy.
this cross member
So-
right here, and then we get over
The
here
back
to this
door
side.
wouldn't
and
open because the frame is
this
so
side's
rotted. The
even
bumper was
better
pushing up
yet.
against the back door and
Yeah.
wouldn't let it open.
Excuse me, I'm laying
It's
on the
just
ground here.
crazy how bad that is. I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
that
I ain't either. And that's, I mean,
you know,
I've
that's
even,
what this side
I've
looks
bought
like.
cars out of Cleveland,
That's the way it
Ohio.
should
I've bought
be,
cars out of
standing up like
Pennsylvania.
that, but
I mean, they was a little more
Well,
rusted
that
than
side's
what we
not
get down
attached
here, but nothing like that.
just
That
scoot
just-
across the floor here, you know,
man.
But yeah, oh my
Here's the-
goodness. So like,
the mount.
I think that's
I
probably
jacked
maybe
it up.
from the
This is
salt
not
being
even
on the
attached
road
to the frame.
and getting built up in there, and then it just sits and rots it. I
And
guess.
we'll go over here on this side.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
And
what it
there's
is.
Man, that
The light's kind of bright.
I wonder if the insurance company looked at
Yeah.
that and if they just total it because it basically has no frame.
Yeah, we hacked the muffle.
They would almost have to. I mean, I don't even know what an insurance company would pay off on
right
something
there,
like
so we
that.
could splice it back together.
That's just, I don't know.
Wear and tear.
I guess. Up in those
The other
states,
side
I
of
would
that
imagine that's probably what
shock.
it is.
Yeah, but
But,
anyway,
the
that's
rest of the
terrible,
frame is
right?
pretty crusty looking too. But it's
So
not
I
like
can't
this
wait to
back
see
here.
how he fixes that.
He did find a
So he's
couple
got a
of
part
holes
2 to this
attached,
video
but
out already, and where
That's not going
it
to be no
shows
big
where he
deal
cuts the
compared to this
frame
back here.
and
But anyways,
takes that section of the frame out.
Just
and
wanted
then
to give
he's
you
gonna
guys a
be,
little
I don't know if
glimpse
he's
at
buying
what
or rebuilding
fun
or
stuff
how
I
he's
have in
doing it,
store
but
for
he's
me for
fixing
the
it.
next
He
probably
kind of does things like
4 or
Wiley
5
in that he
days or
doesn't
more.
really plan.
It's
He
gonna
just
take
kinda
at least
gets
4 or
after it
5
and
yeah,
does
this
it and
back
sees
bumper
how it
here
plays
was
out.
So he's a man
rotted
after
to
my
hell
own heart.
too. So
Yeah. Dang, look at that.
Yeah, that was the back bumper.
it's
Oh
out
my
in the scrap
gosh.
pile.
I think it's
And we
gonna
got
be
another
a bumper.
bumper ordered.
So yeah, if you guys are into cars and stuff, go check out Mike over at No Parts Garage because that's just crazy.
I think my phone's about to die.
Mine's good here. You can watch on mine. Oh, Raquel said she's got Mike already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, most of you probably already know each
Yeah.
other, but this way we can help other people. Maybe someone will come along later and watch the replay that doesn't know you guys.
Mom,
So
I've got an idea for you.
what?
If you want to get people's attention and get them to stay longer, you can do something.
I don't know if I want you to say it on live TV.
No. It's not bad for like YouTube. They won't demonetize you for it or
Oh.
anything.
Maybe you should whisper it in my ear first. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 more videos of Mike's and then we'll go ahead and let you guys get on with your Friday night.
Yeah, I can't believe you're
Oh,
being such
yeah,
a
no thanks.
time hog.
Nope.
I can't
No.
believe you're being such a time hog. It's the little bitty ones that's the good ones, Emmy, not that one.
Those are Felicia's peppers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So Emily's suggesting that I eat a jalapeno, or I don't even know what kind of pepper that is. It's just a little one.
You and Wiley eat them.
Not me.
Nope. We could have Mikey do it. Mikey would eat a whole raw pepper.
No, remember he ate that tiny red one and his mouth was burning for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, Wiley convinced Michael to eat a Tabasco pepper the other day.
And it was this little bitty tiny
And
pepper.
you could see him sweating and he was like, and we're like, is it hot? And he's like, no. No. And we're like, yeah, we can tell it's hot. But we went over to a friend of ours' house and they had like a whole bunch of these little Tabasco peppers that they couldn't eat all of them. Anyway. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how tiny it is.
Look at that little bitty
lit
sucker.
Michael up.
And man, I'll tell you, them are fire.
Oh, his mouth.
You guys are very
And
welcome.
That's actually about twice as big as the one I give Mikey. The one I give Mikey was only about half that size.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We love all you guys. We're trying to get back into we have had so much going on over the summertime that we have not had time for lives and stuff on YouTube because life just got away from us. And so
Hopefully things are going to calm down here quickly. And I mean,
the last couple weeks we've been really getting better about getting
Yeah.
back in lives and stuff. So we really want to help. We got a lot of help growing our channel when we started. And so we started our Friday Night Live to help other channels grow. And it just kind of got so busy that like a lot of Fridays we were forgetting it was Friday and we had a live until a few minutes before it started. And so there wasn't any coordinating and organizing and getting with channels and things like that. And it was just, yeah. Jesse and Lisa are doing their giveaway at 1 p.m. tomorrow for their 1K giveaway. So they got some good stuff. Y'all should go check them out. See if you can get lucky and win something.
I'm going to go over and win some vanilla tomorrow.
We are going to be at a flea market type thing tomorrow. And so we will probably check in, but with the live music, we probably won't be able to hear you guys. So, but we will try to be checking in. Yeah.
we ain't big enough to worry about it anyway.
Yeah. But if we ever hit it big on YouTube,
We'll still remember.
we'll still remember everybody, and then we'll be giving everybody shout outs to help
Yep.
grow. But our channel hasn't gone anywhere. We've lost subscribers since July.
Yeah.
Like July, we got up to like 1,700 and have only lost subscribers since. So. The only thing Wiley will win is rolling pin. You mean that husband keeper inliner?
Yeah.
Okay. You're 6 times bigger than me. Yeah. I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how.
don't know how.
That's no way. That's
Because we really haven't done a whole lot. We do a lot of lives, and that's about it. But I mean, Raquel does a lot of lives too. But yeah,
that's like my channel. I mean, my channel. I'm over 500 subscribers now.
But that's only because of 4th of July.
I have like 70 watch hours.
Yeah. But we just, I hate to make excuses, but we just haven't had time to edit videos and stuff. We have a ton of stuff recorded. I have everything like neatly organized in folders about this is this time. Like we have when we helped clean up storm damage after the tornado that hit a neighboring town. We moved these big giant like oil field thingies that I think that
we still ain't never published that.
No, that make a really
gosh.
cool video. But we have all kinds of video. We just have to get it off of our other computer onto this one and edit it. And I think part of our problem is always thinking that we have to have the beginning and the end of the project. And so we need to do more things in stages and just show what we've done recently. I need a third contestant for September 26th at 8. Are you available? It's redneck night.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Heck yeah.
Wait, what day is it?
Wait a minute. 26th.
September 26th. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Will we be on our way back from...
Yeah, that we won't be in Texas. Yeah.
We'll be back from Texas by then?
Yep.
Okay.
Remind us.
Yeah, please.
I think I left my notebook in the car, but I'll have to go get it. Oh, it's Roberta's birthday. Yay. I mean, on that night, September 26th. She's lived here 16 years and hasn't finished her kitchen yet.
Yeah, well, I kind of know the feeling.
Yeah, look.
I mean, the reason we do what we do right here is because this is the only wall we have.
Yeah. You liar. We have this wall over here, too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We have that wall.
It's the only half nice looking wall we have.
You'll be up against Troy and Al. I don't know
who he is.
I don't know who
I'll
Al
have
is.
to check him out.
Yeah. Okay, so and it's redneck night. I think you'd fit in.
Probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't know they had rednecks in other countries.
Yeah,
I thought that was an American thing. I'm just uncultured. Al is Canadian. Okay.
I'll have to check him out.
Yeah. All right. So we'll get through these last couple things real quick.
I wonder who you're stepping toes on right now.
I know. Oh, Remy's one of them. I know. Let's see.
Remy's over by now.
Probably.
He is.
So this is just a short that he did.
Here's what happened.
I wanted to show this video because Mike's really creative at just making things work. That totally looks like a tool Wiley would have come up with.
Parts from this puller. Parts from a 3-jaw puller.
He took a part of this set and a part of that thing and made his own puller because he put the pulley on wrong.
The power steering pump puller off. Because somebody put this side
and without
in
the right tool,
towards
those
the pump.
things are hard to get off.
We won't name who did that. Oh, that was me. Okay. Here's what happens when you put the pulley on backwards.
So I thought that was pretty creative.
You take
it's just a short, so it's just gonna keep repeating.
What are you tearing up in there, Amy?
Everything.
Emily's breaking things.
No, I'm experimenting.
She's getting hangry because I haven't fed her yet.
No, look, I'm experimenting. I'm making garlic bread, but I'm baking it in there, so we're gonna also have garlic butter to dip it in. But it's like garlic bread without actually the butter, and then baking it. Doing all this stuff together.
So Emily is our bread maker. She's in charge of making bread on a daily basis, but we're lucky if we get bread once a week. But it's okay because we probably don't need to eat bread every day anyway.
I'm not
as fat as I'm getting, no, for sure.
I'm not.
Yeah, if y'all look at our intro video, y'all can see that I didn't have a double chin when we started this channel. Now my face is plump and round, and I got this extra down here that I'm not proud of, but I'm chubby and happy, so I guess that's all that matters. And so Wiley was telling me about this because Mike actually commented on one of Wiley's videos the other day asking about how it was done on the truck that we use for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's got a flatbed that he's wanting to fix.
So I haven't watched this whole video. Do you want to walk us through it as I fast forward?
Well, actually, I'm not sure that this is the same video I watched.
That's what we're doing.
Oh.
We gotta get this out of here.
Well, dang it.
And turn it around. And you'll see what we're
You want to narrate anyway?
what we're up to.
Well, he's building this.
Look, that looks like the back of that Hummer.
No, we got it
Sure
turned
does.
around anyway.
It is.
Yeah.
Without the wheel falling off.
But he's
the-
building this to put in
Next
But anyway,
where it'll hook up to the 3-point hitch on the back of
So,
his tractor.
being we tried to pull the engine and trans from the barn over here to put in this car,
Mom,
Yeah, I'm
which
pretty
that's
sure this
quite a
has
bit
been
of weight,
video
motor,
before.
transmission,
Mom, I'm not
um,
hangry. You can tell because
the,
I only made that bread
K-frame
just because I was feeling like it. The bread
and the
still won't be
struts
done
and
for
everything.
another 4 hours.
That's-
Emily's
that's quite a
craving
bit of
garlic
weight.
bread.
Yes.
but
We'll fast
no
forward.
reason. That's
I guess
the reason why
I
we,
picked out these videos, and I thought Wiley said he'd watch this one. I was in charge of catching up on Raquel's channel, and he was in charge of catching up on Mike's channel.
No.
So he's building this thing so that he can do what?
Hook it up on the 3-point on the back of his tractor
Yeah.
and move stuff around
Yeah.
with it.
And see, the title says "No planning involved, just thrown together." That's Wiley's style.
But heck, this might be a different one. He might be doing something different here. That looks to me like he's building that for the back of his truck.
I think that if you guys, if you and Mike lived closer together, there'd be some serious redneckery happening.
I promise you.
He's using straps. Oh, probably just to hold it in place while he does something, huh?
Ooh.
Wait, so what time does the thing start tomorrow?
Oh yeah, he's got his welding helmet on. He's fixing to weld something.
What time does the thing start
Oh yeah, that's gonna come really early. We gotta check in at 7.
tomorrow? Yeah, so what? How long will it take us to
Got
get
her.
there?
It's in
It's in
Tecumseh,
Tecumseh.
so like 10 minutes.
6:30.
Yep, probably.
I'll go set my alarm.
I mean, in the car at 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go set my alarm for 6 o'clock.
Huh. That looks interesting for sure.
Yeah, the one I was
Yeah,
watching him do
engine
was
hoist.
on his tractor. So this is
and this
He's doing
normally
this on
bolts.
Wiley watched one where
I
he did
believe,
something like this on his tractor.
and this in the
but
center
then
of this thing here.
It weighed too
Down at
much,
the
so
bottom.
it would just lift up the front
But
of his
anyways,
tractor.
decided to just weld it to the top of this bracket.
okay.
Because it already
All right.
had these 2 tabs
So,
for
yeah,
the.
You can see that Mike's the
3-point
kind of
hitch
guy
on
that
the
just takes
tractor.
what he has and does what
So
he
yeah,
can
so we
with it.
welded that
That's-
on there,
that's why we
which
like
then
him.
in
Makes it
turn
Yeah.
we put.
Yeah, tonight was probably not a good night for us to go super long because
Yeah, we got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
then we still have to pack the car
Yeah.
and make dinner,
Yeah.
take a shower,
Yeah.
try to get a few hours of sleep.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay, well, we've lost half our audience anyway. I guess it's. I said I'd keep talking until they weren't here anymore, and we've
Everybody
lost half
left.
of them. So, yeah.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, look, Jesse showed the video so they can compare
Uh-huh.
my no chin to my double chin.
Thanks
Okay.
for hanging out all this time while she won't shut her mouth.
Yeah.
And
And anybody who is coming in after the fact, please go check out the links in the description below. We've known all these folks for quite a while, and we really like them, and we think you might like them too. So if you do, go check them out. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, and tell them we sent you.
well, thanks, Raquel, for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks. We will see you on the 26th at 8 p.m.
Yep.
You'll have to send us, you can text us on
Hey,
Facebook.
there wasn't no us. She invited me.
Okay, fine. I'll hold the camera for you.
Yep, we'll see you Wednesday.
Alrighty. We will talk to y'all later.
Bye, guys.
We love you guys. Adios. Don't forget to thank a farmer.